I'm Nadine Nakagawa, and I'm a City Councillor in New Westminster. We're in the middle of a difficult and important conversation about what community safety means. At the City of New Westminster, we are submitting a report to the Provincial Committee on Police Reform with our views about how to make our community safer. This includes public safety initiatives, honouring our heritage, embracing new technologies, building partnerships, and continuing to educate ourselves and the community. Like everything we do at the City of New Westminster, we're constantly reviewing our policies, programs, and initiatives to make sure we're reflecting the needs of our dynamic and growing community. We need fundamental changes in the policing model to move away from a focus on enforcement to address the root causes of social issues that disrupt our community's quality of life and well-being. We can create a safer, more inclusive, vibrant community by providing the right resources in the right places, and that doesn't always mean policing. What we need is housing, healthcare, and community services so all members of our community have the chance to thrive. Our city's police reform working group has worked collaboratively with our community to develop a response to the province's call for input regarding public safety and policing. We've concluded that bold steps are needed to lift up the most vulnerable, especially those experiencing mental health crises, poverty and homelessness, and people from racialized communities. We also know that we need different approaches to issues like domestic and sexual violence, which we refer to as crimes of power. We understand that the structures put in place to protect the status quo too often harm those with the least power in our communities. Our recommendations reflect our community vision to create a place of compassion and inclusion. We believe everyone in our community should have all their basic needs met, and this includes having a home, access to food, integrated health services, and full employment, and programs with a livable income. Our city is advocating for an allocation of resources to where they are needed the most. Our approach is based on 4 core ideas. Number 1, developing a new model of community response that relies on a full spectrum of services to address public safety. Number 2, centering those who have been negatively impacted, including racialized and vulnerable populations, with a focus on compassion and care. Number 3, enhancing and expanding the collection of data and its analysis so that we can make more informed decisions about public safety and related issues with leadership from the impacted communities. Number 4, we're forming police boards to provide greater accountability at the community level. New Westminster is a forward-thinking, compassionate government committed to fostering individual and community resilience. The city is actively collaborating with the New Westminster Police Department to take bold action to create positive change. Our city police force has already taken concrete steps to provide compassionate response to calls for service that fall outside of the traditional mandate of policing. However, the police department cannot be the only vehicle for addressing the core social issues that impact public safety. We are at a pivotal time in our community. We have a unique opportunity to advance public safety and security away from its colonial and paternalistic structures, in favor of a model that is solidly built on the values of compassion, social justice, and inclusion. A model that allows all members of our community to feel that they belong and are included. By refocusing our approaches, our decisions, and our actions, we can achieve positive change. We urge the province of BC to join us in embracing an innovative, inclusive, and community-based vision. That this conversation has started gives me hope. Thank you.